completely fine.
Good.
All right, let's walk through this story so we can put it out there. I guess let me go backwards first. You are COVID positive. You just took a test, within the last hour, I guess, yeah?
Yeah. Well, no, I took a test like today, this morning.
Okay.
And so I don't know how long I've been COVID positive, but I am.
Got it. So, I mean, but the test results came back today, but you don't know when you contracted it, obviously.
No idea.
Okay, so
No idea.
You also just put out, Evan was just telling me.
Honestly, I probably got it on New Year's.
Okay. What were you doing on New Year's?
I mean, I was just out in New York.
Just doing your thing?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Sex with anybody on New Year's? Were they got to worry about it, or what were we doing on New Year's?
What a forward question.
I mean, New Year's Day, I think we all know who I slept with.
Yes, we're going to get to that in a second. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So, the update of the story I'm being told is that Antonio Brown's lawyer just offered you $10,000 not to tell the story?
He's offered me $10,000 not to tell the story on Tuesday.
Did you counter and say, come on, 10,000? What are we doing here?
I had my business manager talk to him, and we said we would get back to him on that, but I don't think that they were really going to up the offer, because apparently to my business manager, the lawyer said, listen, we'd be really sad if this came out.
Right.
But, we'll give you $10,000 to make it not.
Got it. So they offered you $10,000 on Tuesday of this week to not do what you essentially did today. So it never got past $10,000, right? All right.
It never got past $10,000.
So
no. But I think I'm worth more than $10,000. I was personally insulted.
What was your number?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what would have been the number where you're like, okay, you got it?
If they gave me like $100K, I would have considered it.
But not guaranteed.
Huh.
And not guaranteed, because it's just like, I'm sorry, this story.
I'd love to see you. I'm in Jersey at the Western. Sexy. Come get a bonus. You gonna come see me if I stay up, baby? Got some money for you. Come get in that fraud position for me, you heard? I said I want to see you. I want to see you in that butterfly stance. And come get a bonus. Could we do that or no? Or should I go to sleep?
And once again, this story is just an ongoing soap opera, man. I'm not, at this point, like I say, I'm not taking sides. I'm just reporting the news. So AB last night, early this morning, exposed all of those text messages. And I said, man, in his world, this is normal. He's been exposed via text messages and screenshots in the past by other people in his personal life. So he does it also. In his world, this is normal. And not even a whole 24 hours after he exposes texts of Bruce Arians, Alex Guerrero, this and that, this OnlyFans chick, Ava Louise, is Instagram model, TikTok superstar. She's famous for licking a toilet seat, and doing the coronavirus challenge. And she claims she has COVID. Now she's telling the Bucks via Instagram, test everybody, because I have COVID and AB slept with me, and the whole team might have. You know how people are. People are real extra scary and cautious about COVID. So he violated a COVID protocol, because when the NFL, they have a very strict policy. Of course, they got a curfew on the road, but teams are not even allowed to leave the hotel facility when they're on the road, let alone you can't sneak somebody. It's a team hotel. No one's supposed to come in there. So that's another violation. So while you plead your case and tell people you're injured, at the same time, you're violating another rule. And the girl, according to her, he planned this whole thing out. And she got the texts, she got the screenshots. And she's like, he wanted to film a sex tape and put it out there. And I'm like, I get the saying, there's no such thing as bad publicity, but he's obsessed with publicity at this point, man. He tells her in one of the text messages, and this is what really hurts his case if he wants people to believe he was injured. He says in one of the text messages, wait till you see what I do tomorrow, meaning the Jets game. She's got texts from the night before, and he's telling her, wait till you see what I do tomorrow. And he keeps bringing up this bonus. That's the incentive money that he thought he was going to get. the Bucks didn't guarantee it because AB missed so many games, including the suspension. But he was only 5 catches away. So you're telling everybody you hurt, but yet you telling this girl, wait till you see what I do tomorrow. I don't think he planned the outburst. He was planning on having a killer game. Remember, he just came off of a 10-catch, 100-yard game a week ago. So he was ready to go off. But then you're telling people, and like I say, the fact that you waited 3 days, it looked like more like damage control. You waited 3 days to come up with a legitimate reason for why you acted like that and said you were hurt. I wouldn't wait 3 days if I was hurt and I felt like I was being forced to play under my own will. I mean, and like I say, it's the nature of sports. I mean, hell, Jason Pierre-Paul's been playing the whole season with a torn pectorum in his shoulder or whatever. He just doesn't practice. No one's forcing him to play. He didn't even play this week. You know, but that's the narrative that AB is using. It's kind of smart because he gets sympathy, and then when you put the race card into it, and I get it, but with his history and then the recent, you know, the lying about the vaccine card, you know, people was up in flames about that, and now they're really gonna get him. Oh, he violated a COVID policy, but to me, it's not the COVID policy. You know, you ain't supposed to bring nobody into the team hotel on the road. I mean, come on. You know, it's almost as if he planned on doing this from the jump. According to this Instagram model, this IG chick, and she's 23, and even what's more dangerous, she's going all the way back to exposing text messages from 2018. So it's 2022. Do the math. That means she was under 21 when they first started talking. So it's just odd that as soon as he exposes somebody comes right back and exposes him. But AB lives by the code where no publicity is bad publicity. So I don't know to really feel bad for him or whatever, but you can't play that victim role and then try to be stuck to controversy at the same time. That just makes no sense. You know, you want to be in controversy, but then you want to play victim when everything comes down, and it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. A lot of this shit is not logical. And like I say, the coach, he ain't doing himself no favors either. But this girl, like I say, she's saying she's got COVID. She might have gave it to AB. But like I say, he kept bringing up that bonus. You know, he thought he was getting that bag at the end of the year. Next week, Sunday is the end of the year. He thought he was getting that bag, and he kept bringing up that bonus. That's what this shit came down to in reality, at least what I'm seeing, just being objective. This looked like it was more about him not getting his catches so he could get his money, more than it was about, you know, I can't play. Because now that they've released him, he could go to another team if someone wants to sign him. But you've compromised yourself because you told everybody you're too hurt to play. So you can't just go to another contending team like the Kansas City Chiefs or the Rams or whoever, the Packers, because you told everybody you're hurt. You got to have surgery. So, I mean, a lot of this just doesn't, I don't even see how this works out for him. But, yeah, it's AB, you know what I mean? It's that you can't make too much logic out of it. You'll hurt your head trying to make too much logic out of this story. It just keeps going on. And I thought the story would have flamed out by now. It's Thursday. And more pieces keep coming out, you know? But it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say at this point. You know, all I can say is just AB. But let me know what y'all think about this chick, quote unquote. She exposed AB, and some people think maybe the Bucks paid this girl. I don't know, you know, but she's got receipts that go all the way back to 2018, the weekend, everything up to the game. She even got the text messages after the game where she's like, why did you do that? You know, she asked him, what was wrong? Why did you do that? You know, so she's got the real receipts. But let me know what y'all think. I'm out of here.